Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you today to show you all about the shenanigans that was going to pop off or has popped off today. Well, what you are seeing is a video done by the infamous Stuck on Stupid. Okay? So I want you guys to pay attention here. This is definitely alive. You know how we know? Because it's going to speak to Nanya. So we're just waiting for that moment.
So I guess it's safe to assume that this is part one. Um, but I already have my coffee made. You know, it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Did I ever tell you all about I got Andre 3000's autograph? Yeah, it was at the airport one day. And there he was. I told him, I was telling him, I got y'all first album. You know, and on that album, on that CD rather, it said, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. And I can't remember what it said after that, but I do remember that. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Hey, Nugget, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So I remember that. Amongst other songs. But anyway, that's what I wanted to put in the thumbnail today. Um, and right now I'm going to take a little sip of coffee. I already have what I'm going to fire up. It's already prepared over there.
It's already prepared over there.
And the first thing that I'm going to say is this. This is not my first encounter with a chicken wing. It's not. Apparently, this chicken wing has.
Now, clearly, he got to be talking about the shit Jekyll and Hyde says, okay? Trying to call, you know, Gears chicken wing, from Jekyll and Hyde, and then, you know, I don't know. So they basically, I don't know what this is even about, but I just wanted to acknowledge in this very live that he did speak to what seems to be his chat. I just want to kind of see if I can wait for someone else.
As a mouth and it has concern.
So we get someone else he can speak to.
Now, but the question that I don't want to overlook it, I'm hearing them from Stuck. Now, before I even get into that, have y'all heard the saying right is right and wrong is wrong, right? Right. Okay, so that's the right. But let's just say, for instance, he's the right of the right. Well, ain't nothing left for me to be but wrong, is it? So you know what? Still gonna be wrong today. Or maybe he ain't gonna be wrong today. But I got a question for you. Good morning, Faith. Welcome. And
okay, perfect. So now we do know that was a lie. Now, what I'm going to show you guys on this very next one is this is the video that they call themselves trying to do. And he don't know if somebody's in the chat. So I'm going to go back here about, I don't know, because he don't know if anybody's in the chat, but these guys were already here. You have people. This is the live that they're going to try to play with. Trying to act like, oh, how could that be him when he was over there and renting, whatever in the heck, stuff like that. Hold on.
And thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to anything that Stuck has to say. Stuck appreciates. Stuck don't have love for all of it.
See, on this video, he's not going to even know if anybody's out there, but you got two people. Two people in the chat.
Because Stuck knows that.
Let's go back.
Stuck. But this channel.
Let's let him play.
This channel does that.
Let's let it play right here.
You want to know who Stuck is? You need to tune in. But you have been tuning in, haven't you? You have been tuning in. And the problem is, you don't know who else has been tuning in.
As you can see, someone's in the chat.
And they probably don't feel about stuff the way that you feel about stuff.
I spoke to her.
But why should that be an issue for you? Stuck ain't trying to take any of that from
Came
you.
in at 6:19 into the video.
Actually, Stuck hopes you rock in that. I'm entitled to have my opinion about it. Stuck hopes you rot in that. I mean, you're already rotten. And what do rotten things do? They rot. Last time Stuck checked, that's what rotten things do. They rot. So it's not a stretch, it's not a reach for Stuck to connect
As you
the
can
dots
see,
and say, well, hey,
second person's here.
just rot in it. That's where Stuck is with it. I'm gonna get into it, y'all. Y'all know how Stuck do stuff. But first of all, if there is anybody in here Stuck wants to say welcome.
Now, why would he say that when it's two people in this chat? If anybody is in here, I want to say welcome. But clearly, it's two people in here. Someone came in at 6 minutes. I'm sure he would have looked at the chat by now. The point of this live, right, was to make it seem like he was live, but the finest wine was moving around. Okay? That's what this was about. And to stay live for 6 hours was unnecessary. Unnecessary. And I want y'all to hear that again. 9:20, we're going to play it at. Should it be about 9:20. We'll just go to 9:05 because I don't know if I'll ever get to 9:20 just like that. Let's go 9:05. But clearly, he wants to know if somebody's watching, but two people are in the chat. Look.
Just rot in it. That's where Stuck is with it. I'm gonna get into it, y'all. Y'all know how Stuck do stuff. But first of all, if there is anybody in here Stuck wants to say welcome.
See, if there is anybody in here, I want to say welcome. But you mean to tell me on the other video you spoke to the chat? On this one, you don't know if somebody's in here? No, the point of this live, again, leave the chat open just so they can have chat participation, make it look credible. He never not one time addressed anybody in the chat. Okay? I'll tell you what, if just in case you don't believe me, we're going to go back to, we're going to go back some. Let's just make sure. Okay, so, okay, all right, 18 something. Look at that. It took people a long time to say anything. So we're going to go to 1 hour. We're going to go back to, let's see, those two people were in here. Let's just keep going and see. Oh, okay. So let's go to 130:29. He looks like he's familiar with speaking to Jekyll. So let's go to 129 something and see if he spoke to her. Okay, let's do that. Where she come in at 120, 130. So we're gonna go to 129.56. She came in at 130 or something. So let's see.
And as you can see, it doesn't even matter. Does it? It makes no difference. The word monsters come to mind.
Okay, let's start over. Let's go to 129.
Well, the thing is that Stuck has.
We just wait until we get to 130. She came in at 130.
It's ugly.
Let's go back and go up.
It's just damaged.
Okay, we're looking good.
And a lot of times they can't understand why they.
Or the thing is 130 when Jekyll came
Stuck
in.
has to deal with. It's ugly. to think all these people you don't know think so little of you. That's why I try not to be reckless
Okay.
in that way.
Okay.
And as you can see, it doesn't even matter, does it? It makes no difference.
Not even reading the chat. Everybody reads the chat around here.
The word monsters come to mind. They do. And Stuff don't like to be around monsters. And he don't know who the monsters are.
Okay, there's Jackal.
So
Let's see if he
if you
acknowledges
block this,
Jackal.
because Stuff don't know who you are yet. And I just don't like for monsters to be able to get close to me. Because if I'm not careful, they will succeed in their.
And we do know one thing. He would acknowledge Jekyll. You sure would. See, if you were live, everybody pay attention to their chat. They're gonna, acknowledge someone, whether that be just from verbal or pinning something to the screen. And none of that's happening here. They tried it. But we're going to give it a few more minutes. Let's see if he speaks to Jekyll. That's what we're waiting on.
Ever enduring quest to crumble
you. If you notice me moving the mouse, right, I'm keeping it open for this right here because we want to see the time. All right, and I don't want it to fade away. So we're still waiting on him to speak to Jekyll. She just came in the chat a minute ago now.
And they're trying so hard. The names of the accounts, the thumbnails, the channel.
See, and that's the thing. When you are live, you're looking at your chat. You're very inquisitive as to know who's coming in, who's interested in your live in the first place. So to not get a hey to nobody that came in baffles me. Y'all trying to clean up something that y'all just need to go ahead and tell the truth about. All right. So again, I'm going to show you this other one. And then we're going to look at the other one. This is called this one. See, he spoke to them too there. Okay. Let's go back to 802, where you're going to see him speak to them.
The right of the right. Well, ain't nothing left of
This was alive. And if you also notice, the circle is missing here. But it wasn't missing on the other one. As a matter of fact, let me see something. The face isn't even moving. But this is alive here. This is alive. Yep, this is alive. But we're waiting on him to speak to that one.
for me to be but wrong, is it? So you know what? Stuff gonna be wrong today. Or maybe he ain't gonna be wrong today. But I got a question for you. Good morning, Faith. Welcome. And Nunya.
You see? He spoke to the two people in the chat. I'm going to rewind that one more time. You got to speak to both of them.
But maybe he ain't gonna be wrong today. But I got a question for you. Good morning, Faith. Welcome. And Nunya. Hopefully I said hello to you, Nunya. I don't want to overlook anybody.
Oh, of course not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this will be for my quality and assurance purposes, just in case they try some slick shit. And another thing, I just want to show one more thing. I'm going to keep these windows open for something. But I'm going to go here. Oh, here, here, and then here. Jekyll and Hyde did an alleged video, but they didn't pursue it. All they did was went live for 13 minutes, 18 seconds. You got 4 thumbs up and you didn't say a word. A word. Okay? Yeah. Not one word. And by the way, y'all Fine as Wine, A.K.A. Two Cray, did a video on me, but why did he take it down? Yeah? Because y'all call me the what? Troll whisperer? Why did he take this down along with his community post about me? Could you tell the people? Possibly. All right, thank you.